All right, guys, we're back. Let's hop into another ad type. This is probably one of my favorite ad units now on Facebook, and it's called collections. And this is one of the newest, and I think one of the most effective for ecom, for stores that have lots of products, for a few reasons. So before we hop into the reasons, let me just show you an example. And I had to show it to you in our Power Editor because it's a mobile-only ad unit. So when I do kind of preview it with comments on the desktop, it doesn't show the actual full ad. It only shows the top part of it. It doesn't show the magic, which is this part of it. So essentially what Collections has done has combined two of the most powerful ad types on Facebook into one. And those two are video and dynamic product ads. And so what you see here is a typical ad you run on Facebook is going to have one or two of these. It's going to have either a video or a single image or a carousel of products. And that's the ad. You got to kind of pick or choose which one you want to go with. And so what Facebook did is said, well, let's let you include a video. And then below that video, we'll have a headline. And then we'll feature 4 products that are personalized to the person watching that ad, looking at that ad. And that's what collections are. So what you have here for Startup Drugs, an example of a collections ad that did really, really well. Had about, I think it was an $18 average CPA. We were just kind of testing it out, but did really well. And that's impressive too, because that's for cold traffic and it's mobile only. And we get on our cold traffic, our actual desktop numbers are a lot better, because typically we retarget from mobile to desktop, and that's where we get our sales. So those are really good numbers for us. And so we have this video that plays, about a minute-long video that kind of talks about the brand. Then we have our 4 most popular shirts down here. We have some really good copy, basically saying, you know, this is who this is for. We give them some social validation, all the good stuff that we include in most of our ads. And then down here, we have the ability to select a product catalog and then a product set. And then from there, we can either choose 4 products to feature. So these are our 4 most popular shirts, or this is even newer, dynamically select products, where Facebook is essentially going to select out of your entire product catalog the 4 products that they think are going to perform best for this person seeing this ad. And then when they click on these products down here, if they click on any of these shirts, they actually don't go to your e-com store yet. Kind of like Canvas, they open up this mini store inside Facebook. And so they still have the video up here, so they still can continue watching the video. But now they actually have a list of products. So they can actually browse through the product set they were looking at. They can either click here to view more at Startup Drugs at your store, or they can just click on the shirt and they'll actually go to that product page. So again, like I talked about in the Canvas video, Facebook is really working on ways to keep you inside their ecosystem and to keep that process as seamless and fast as possible. And that's the benefit here, is that the process is really smooth, it's really fast. You're getting extra data for your custom audiences because it's happening inside Facebook. And it's just the ad sent in terms of each step is very interconnected and familiar and smooth. So there's a benefit there. And then on top of that, obviously, like I talked about before, the fact that you're able to now combine video with dynamic product ads and actually real personalized products from your store in one ad unit is incredible. This is the type of thing that used to take 2 or 3 ads to kind of get the same message across. You used to be able to, used to have to run a video view ad to kind of weed people out and build up a warm audience, then retarget them with a carousel ad, and then retarget those people with a dynamic product ad. You're kind of now taking all 3 of those things and putting them into one ad. Doesn't mean you're not going to still have to warm the audience up, but it's really powerful in that it combines elements of all these kind of power centers within your existing ad ecosystem. So how do you create a collection ad? That's the first question I'm sure you're asking. So when you're creating your new campaign, you want to select conversion as an objective. You want to go through with your ad set creation and make sure on the ad set, let's go back to that. So let me go to the actual ad set, if I can actually find it. Collection, let's see which ad set we actually ran here. It would be helpful if I knew that, right? Down here, collection tests, what was the ad set name? Lookalike. So again, that's why you got to be more specific with your lookalikes, right? So 10,000 impressions, let's find this. Doesn't really matter too much because we're going to, there we go. I think that's it. So we have this lookalike, And so from here I have mobile only. That's important because it's only going to run as a mobile only ad unit, just like Canvas. So you want to make sure device type, you select mobile only, and you want to make sure that you don't have any of the other ineligible ad units selected. You don't want to have, audience network or anything like that, instant articles, just feeds, just mobile news feed. And then again, from there, what you do, as long as it's optimized for purchases, you can do all your targeting, everything there is fine. And then once you get to the ad level, now within here, when you're creating your ad, you want to select this option at the bottom. So below single image and carousel, you now have collection, and there still should be this new badge next to it. And when you select collection, now you're going to have this new block that comes out down here, this products block. So you're going to go through everything just like you would before and select a video, write your headline, write your copy, and then from here you're going to choose your product catalog and then your product set. So for me, I have all the different product sets, right? I have mugs, hoodies, phone cases. I'm just going to do all products for this. And then you choose whether you want it to be custom, where you actually select the products you want to show, or dynamically selected. So the dynamic selected option is new, and I definitely want to test that. I think that's an exciting option. That being said, if you know your best-selling products, for me, I know these 4 shirts make up almost all of my sales. I'm going to go with those and actually select those 4 because I know those are my best sellers and I know they outperform all the other products in my store. So you can then select those as well and make sure those are the 4 that show before they get to the more option. You can preview and customize it. Then you can also have your URL to see more, so put in your store URL there. And then everything else stays the same, from view tags to UTMs and everything in between there. So now you have a collection ad. And to preview it, you're going to need to send a notification to your iPhone or your Android phone because you're not going to be able to fully preview it on your desktop. And that's the only thing that's a little frustrating with this is it makes it tough to kind of test and preview on your desktop when you're building these ads out because you got to keep sending it to your mobile device. But long story short, collection ads are the hottest ad unit for me right now. I'm seeing the best results with them. Really exciting because it's combining so many powerful elements from so many different ad types. So if you run an e-com store, if you run a business that basically has lots of SKUs, lots of variety, and you have a compelling video to run, collection ads are definitely something that you should explore and test out.